Hello everyone and welcome back to Mind Your Venture. Well, today I want to go over a little bit about gold and the ins and outs of buying it, selling it, or staying away from it completely. Now, I would not say that it's a good thing to stay away from completely, and it is expensive. Right now it's over $3,300 per ounce. So put that in perspective. This is 1 ounce of gold. So this is a 1 ounce buffalo. So you can see how large it is. And it is a very beautiful coin, but these are quite expensive to buy a full ounce of gold. So you can also get gold in the gold leaf. So you can see this one here is from Wyoming. It's a gold back. They're really cool looking, and honestly, you pay for the art on these. You're not really getting a, this is 1/1000 of a troy ounce, and same with this one here. This one is from Utah. Very, very beautiful art on these, but these are not great for stacking, and I'm going to tell you why. So I know there's a lot of people out there that say that this is a great way to get into gold, and it may be for you if that's what you want to do. But when you buy these, they sell them for most places sell them for basically twice as much as what the gold content is that's in them. And I know it does cost more to make these and to put the art on them. And, it is a fractional piece of gold, which is great. But if you're looking to make money or to save money buying gold, this is definitely not the way to go. Now, I know you may not be able to afford a full ounce of gold, but you can always find a place where you can get things like this. So this here is 1/20th ounce. Don't know if you're going to be able to see it there. I'll try to get it as close as I can. It is rather small, as you can see to my thumbnail there, or to my fingernail. It's a pretty small piece of gold, but you can buy pieces of gold like this for about 5% over spot, typically. So depending on where you go and how you try to get those. You can also buy it in little bars, which I don't have any sitting in front of me here today, but I can probably pull one out for a later video so that you guys can see what the bars look like. And now, typically the bars come from larger portions that are broken off, and you can get them in 1 gram. And so, in perspective, this gold coin here, you're looking at paying almost full price for this. So over full price. So you're gonna have to pay a premium for these as well. But it's not usually that high. So this right here is a full ounce, and you're looking at getting that for the over $3,300 as it is. This, when you buy these pandas, you can typically get them at a little bit better of a price. You're looking at, as far as you're going to pay a higher premium, 5%. But these you can get for about $170 to $180 depending on where you go. And the 1 gram you can usually pick up right now. Currently, you should be able to get them, if you have a good shop that you go to, somewhere around $110 to $115 in that range there. So that's, if you're looking to get into stacking gold, the fractional gold is really good. And a lot of times you are paying a little bit higher of a premium for that gold. But in all, gold does better than silver in the long run. So stacking silver is a great thing to do, but you're paying $33.50 to $35.50 depending on where you go to get your silver. And this one here, I paid $1.50 over spot for this one here. When I made this purchase on this one, it was $1.50 over spot, and that's 1 full ounce. You could get a bunch of these for that same price as $30, but your overall, what you're getting on return for that is so minimal. But you can get the 1 gram you could save up for a few weeks, and instead of spending your $35 on this, you could save up for 3 weeks and get yourself a 1 gram bar of gold. So, but if you're interested in stacking and you do have a little bit of extra money, it's always good to have some gold on hand. I do recommend getting into gold if you can, and try your best to pick it up when you can. And even with the higher premiums, gold will always outpace silver. At least it has for many, many years. Gold is a better way to go if you can do it. It is a little bit more expensive, and the fractionals usually charge you a higher premium, but it is a very good thing to stack as you can. So as always, guys, I encourage you guys to get out there every single week or every single paycheck and invest some of your money in precious metals, gold and silver. Just so you know, most of my stack is silver. You know, I have the silver bars. I collect the silver rounds. You know, this is one of my favorite, the Britannia. It's really nice. But you can get them from all over the world, and you can get them in, you know, coins like this. This one here is from Gibraltar. So very cool looking coin. And of course, you guys already know you can get the rounds as well. So, but gold is nice to collect as well. And you know, you can get the buffalo. You can get these in small portions, fractional. You can get it in quarter ounce. You can get it in the 1/20th, which is what I have here. You can get it in the bar form, and you can get fractional on this as well. So depending on what you want to do, I do recommend that you get some gold in your stack. It's a really nice thing to put in your stack, and it's beautiful, and it just feels so good in the hand. I mean, it's heavy, and you know it when you got it, and it's beautiful. And I encourage you, get some gold in your stack. Find a way to make it happen. Start getting some gold in your stack, even if it's fractional. But I would say if you're trying to stack, stay away from these. I know they're cheaper, and you can pick these up for, you know, $5, $7, $15, depending on the one that you get. One 1,000th, one 2,000th. You can get them 1/500th. You know, so, but they charge you so much for these. Now, if you want to buy these just to have some, I got some of these just so I can say I got some of these, and I paid $14 for these, so which is twice as much as spot price. So you're paying twice as much for this stuff. These will probably never pay for themselves ever in its history, but I got them just so I can show you that you can get gold at a cheap price, but it's not worth it, right? This is not worth buying unless you just want to buy it for the collectability of it. And the art is really beautiful, so if you don't mind paying for some beautiful art and keeping it in your safe or whatever, these are really good to have. And if you want to do it, go ahead and do it. But if you're doing it for stacking purposes and saving money, it's definitely not the way to go. I do not recommend it if you're doing it for the purpose of saving money. But if you're doing it for art, if you're doing it just to have some and just to spend your money on something that you can put in your safe and keep for a rainy day, it's pretty good to have, and it's a pretty good fractional piece. But not recommended for saving or for trying to get money back later on for your purchase. So as always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends. And until next time, keep on stacking, onward and upward.
There once was a man that stacked silver, so he called himself an investor. But the silver he had was not enough, so he stacked it more and more. Soon then the increase comes, shiny, glittery, and in large sums. Now when the stacking's done, he loved it more and more.